Everybody goes through things sometimes, so we gotta do it right.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Johnny O'Barron, your success coach, here to motivate you with Motivational Mondays. Every week we're going to come on Monday to give you a new inspirational tip to keep you moving forward. And this week we want to encourage you to pursue your dreams. When you think of your dreams, this is something that when you go to sleep at night, you wake up with this on your mind. I always tell people that even in my sleep, I go to sleep with my fist balled up, because even in my sleep, I'm fighting for my dreams. I'm always passionate and purpose-filled as pertains to my dreams. What is your dream? Well, you may say, John, I don't have one. Well, let me ask you this. What breaks your heart? What do you see in the world that you have a heart to help or do something for? Or if money was an issue and you didn't have to work a 9 to 5 and you can just dedicate your life to this, what would you do? That could be your dream. That could be your purpose. And many of you know your dream, but you've been kind of stagnant in it. You've been playing games. You've been, instead of working hard, you've been hardly working. So I want to refocus you and get you back on the track. So when you think of dreams, I want you to think DREAMS. Let's look at that. So the first thing you need in order to pursue your dreams, you need desire. You got to have desire. No one can transfer desire to you. No one can give you that. Desire is something that is down on the inside. Your dream will be manifested, and it will come from the inside out, not the outside in. Do not let external factors dictate your internal resolve. And desire is something that you have to bring to the table yourself. That is something that pushes you when no one else will. And after desire, you need resources. Resources is not just money. Resources is people. Resources is access to information. Resources is those who've gone before you. Success leaves clues. So you need to make sure that you have the right resources. Your network equals your net worth. It's always said, if 9 out of 10 of your closest friends are broke, you'll probably be the 10th one. And broke doesn't just have to do with money. Again, meaning broke, all they want to do is play games, drink, smoke, club, or be negative. Find out how to get people around you who are great resources, that are assets to help you get to the next level. And then E, you'll need enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is something that has to happen. I tell people I don't wake up and go to work. I wake up and go to life. I'm enthusiastic about my situation, despite what it looks like, despite what people say, despite what I feel. I'm enthusiastic. My feelings have nothing to do with my future. Feelings are fickle and temporary, but my future is permanent. So my dream is not predicated on the feeling. I am enthusiastic because I'm living it in my mind. So whenever I reach my destination in my dream, I've already experienced the greatness. So every day is just an opportunity to relive what I know is possible. Now after that, hey, you got to have the right attitude. You got to have an attitude that is possible, that is worth it. And you can't speak negative of your dreams. When you speak negative, that means that you don't even believe in them yourself. And you have to love you enough to believe in them, and then isolate yourself from people who are speaking negative and that won't support you in that process. And then M, you have to have the mindset. You have to have the mindset to go to the next level. That's a mental. There's an 18-inch growth gap between your head and your heart, and most people don't connect that. You need the mindset. You got to have a skill set. You got to have your heart set, and you got to get off your assets and do something about your life. You make your dream come true. S, you got to have stick-to-itiveness. You can't quit. You got to keep going when everyone else wants to stop. There was a story about a young boy. He grew up in a small country, and the country was a poor country. He didn't have much money, but he always wanted to run in the Olympics. And so he would get up every day running, because this was his dream. No shoes, but every day he would get up and run. He would put in the miles. And then finally he grew up to be a grown man, and he was old enough now to run in the Olympics. He went through high school and college, all because this was his dream, to represent his country in the Olympics. So here he was in the last lap of the Olympics. He was on the international platform of his life, and now he's running. As he's about to get ready to finish the last leg of that lap, he trips and he falls. Everyone has saw him as the favorite to win. The crowd was astonished, like, and then all of a sudden, all the other runners passed him up. And then people began to almost make an exit out of the arena. And then all of a sudden, you saw this young man, he got up. And he began to hobble towards the finish line. And he was hobbling towards the finish line. there was this man that came out. His father, he came and he put his arm around the boy and he continued to walk with him across the finish line. And then all the reporters came up to him. They said, "Why did you keep going? Why did you keep going when you had every reason to stop? When you could have quit and everyone would have understood?" The boy, as tears was coming down his eyes, he's sweating profusely. Blood is stained on his clothing. He looks up and he says, "My country did not send me here to start the race. They sent me here to finish." And much like that young man, you were not put on this earth just to start. You were put here to finish a thing. And as their father came down and embraced him, there's always somebody that's going to come down right when you think that you can't get up and go on, and they're going to put their arms around you, but you have to be willing to finish the race. And remember, when you start to doubt, when you start to believe self-talk, when you start to believe other people, when you start to believe that your environment is limiting you and you can't go on, when you're doubting what can't be done, remember, God can. I believe in you. My time is up. My name is Johnny O'Byrne, a.k.a. Mr. B. We're going to see you every Monday here. In the meantime, if you need some inspiration, I want you to go to my Blog Talk Radio show. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we do a Blog Talk Radio show on business, life, relationships, family, and education, teaching you the how-to steps of to get things accomplished. So go to www.blogtalkradio.com/break out your box and look at the information below you on this screen. Like it, share with your friends, and I'm excited and delighted to be on your team. Take care.
And everybody goes through things sometimes, so we gotta do it right, cause we got one life. Everybody goes through things sometimes, so we gotta have faith, cause it'll be alright. As long as you know, as long as you know.